We're currently adjusting to the fact that there is no language barrier between us and you. And so...
Now we are of the playing of songs also.
And just sort of like breaking into random... This is a song from the new album. It's in fact the first song on the album that is that we are currently editing a music video for. It's called Level Up.
And people will laugh here, whereas in Germany they're like, that is ambitious.
Ja, okay, so.
effortless and seamless behind these walls. This is my progress when you don't notice my lines at all. Split the world open, delve deeper in my alchemic arts. I crack the ciphers that free up your mind, your life, your heart.
One of the ways that we made the music video that's coming out in a little bit possible was we did a Kickstarter campaign, which was, I assume that means you guys knew about it as it was happening, so thank you. Thank you for supporting it. It was awesome. It was an amazing experience. And I just love Kickstarter and crowdfunding in general, and it's this total fascinating and really hopeful, promising trend, at least for me, the idea that becoming patrons of the arts is something that people are interested in. And this actually is a song that was inspired by a Kickstarter project from several years ago. It's a science publication called Matter, and they released their inaugural issue about something called body identity integrity disorder, and I found it completely enthralling. It was a beautifully written piece. But the condition itself is weird, you know, would be the reason for writing about it. Basically, it's this notion that some people suffer from a map of themselves that does not jive with their whole body, so they feel like their hand has never belonged to them. It's this like intruder attachment, you know, that kind of like is following them around. They want it gone, and they'll go to great lengths to have them amputated. And so it was an exploration of all this sense of like what is me, what is not me, what is normal, what is abnormal, and how malleable those things can be in the brain. And anyway, all of that ended up becoming the lyrics of this song somehow or another. And it's not directly about that, but it's inspired by this notion of things that we may find perverse may actually become a different understanding of who we are and what our boundaries are in time. This is called Close to Home. You guys are being such an amazing audience that I'm going to take a risk here. This is a song that we actually do quite regularly during the set, but tonight during soundcheck we discovered an equipment malfunction. And so we've had to repatch things a little bit so that I've actually never done this with this particular setup, this song in this particular way before. I haven't rehearsed it. So things could get interesting. But the gist of it is that I'm going to be using this microphone, which is hooked up to this vocal effects pedal. And it has a number of different settings. And I think one of them, if it's behaving, is what I call the image and heat button. Where will we while the heavens roll? So I'll see if I can actually do this song with this setting here. This is a song inspired by marketing databases. It is in fact so inspired by them that it's written from the point of view of one. So it only wants to help. And it's called the Himaxim. Somebody hears you, you know that, you know that. Somebody hears you, you know that inside. Someone is learning the colors of all your moods to show that you're understood. Here you're known. Leave your life open. You don't have to leave your life open. You don't have to hide. Someone is gathering every crumb you drop. These moments you long for, God, keep them.
2 wine glasses filled with water, because that's how this song started. It started in my kitchen, and Vienna and I were writing one day, and we had a show later that night, and I decided to issue the challenge that we were going to write and finish a song before the show and then play it at the show.
And normally I take about a year and a half to write a song, so this was a stretch for me.
And we happened to be playing around with wine glasses and sort of experimenting with the sounds that you can make with the glasses, and that sort of informed the song, since we didn't have any time to think about anything else. So we just sort of let it lead us, and the song ended up actually being involving a lot of sort of water themes, and ended up being about a voyage, and sort of a going away and then coming back a long time later. So this is a song called The Breaking Light, and since you guys have been such a cool audience so far, we're going to punish you by making you sing as a reward. There's a part in the song that it would be great if you guys could join us on, and we'll make it really obvious.
Listen to the darkness, listen to the patterns, listen to the breathing sea. Listen to the colors, carry them inside you, they will bring it back to me. In the break.
Brother, we will return.
much.
This is another song that Alex and I wrote together, and it's a song that appeared on an album that Alex produced called Inland Territory. And it's another song that was actually informed by the music in the beginning more. The lyrics came later, and it began with this motif where there are these two melodic lines that are sort of moving apart from one another. And we thought that that was an interesting notion of things that are working in harmony and yet moving apart. And so this ended up being a song about two people reconnecting after many, many years, and they're no longer the same people. But, you know, it's like when you meet someone after 10 years of not seeing them and you walk around the block and then half an hour turns into 4 hours, and you start wondering about lots of things. And so it was sort of in that mood that this song was trying to, it was that mood that the song was trying to capture. And it's called Antidum. Circle through the leaves.
stage bomb in Germany. We were way into this season. We were in different places, and everyone in the band was watching a different episode, or together episodes of them. And we were so excited, and Vienna was like, I'm gonna play a little something. And Alex was like playing.
I was like, you guys know this one, right?
Total silence.
We do not know this show.
And then as in a heroic effort to save my nosedive, Jordan chimes in. It's like, okay, well, there's this show. It's a great British drama. There's an upstairs and a downstairs. And drama ensues. And crickets. I appreciate it, though. You went down with me. So, we've been saving that for you.
Alex has been playing it on every piano that we've seen in Germany. In churches, in jazz halls. Just waiting for tonight. I don't even know how to follow that. So this is another new song on the album Ames, and it's called Oh Mama No.
All day, one long southern motion, sweet stir. So this is our kingdom, an inheritance that you can't deny. Oh, mama, no, oh, mama, no, oh, mama, no, I will come down, child, from the gates of reconnection. Sleep slow, slow. This is where you come from, the anger that you can't leave behind. Oh, mama, no, oh, mama, no, oh, mama, no, I will. So, mama, let you try everything go. Tolerates the time between calls. Catalogs the years and makes some note of all when this goes on. When your sentences start to repeat, and our voice in the night is reaching. Oh, mama, please don't leave me. Oh, I'm left one day in the boxes upon boxes. Green, give, go. Maybe you can learn how. You can never feel the dark, never see the light. Oh, mama, no, oh, mama, no, oh, mama, no, I will. Oh, mama, no, oh, mama, no, oh, mama, no, I will. Oh, mama, no, oh, mama, no, mama, no, I will.
Yes. Now we get to fun things.
Now.
It's just we added this to the set list tonight. We would like to do a song of Alex's. Alex put out a solo record recently, and I enjoyed it immensely. And so I actually like getting the chance to hear it live especially from this perspective of the venue. So yeah, we're gonna do. Is it actually the first song on your album?
It is. This is the first song.
It is.
Robert.
He does a really good Lady Grantham that's kind of creepy.
Don't be so dour.
Although sometimes it kind of verges into Cartman from South Park.
Down with your pants in. Okay. Coming back from that. I did put out a solo record, and I unfortunately don't have any with me because we sold them in Germany. So I'm sorry, but I will have a mailing list out there so you can find me at least. But as I told you, because you guys are such a cool audience, we are going to exploit you again. And it would be great if you could sing on this song too. It would make it sound much, much better. This is a song called Are You Listening? There is a record that exists in the UK.
You just brighten his lightsaber in a way you would not believe.
Thank you for that. I guess if we come back and everybody has heard it, we can either be sure that there's a lot of piracy or... Anyway, this song was written at a time where I was living in Brooklyn, and I guess a feeling of sort of out of phase with things around me. And the best way I can describe it, which I haven't been able to do the entire time in Germany, is that that awkward moment when you're going for a high five and your buddy's going for a handshake, and at the last minute you see it and you switch, and then he switches, and then you decide to maybe a fist bump would be better, and then he goes for the high five and then sort of grabs your fists, and then you fall into an awkward embrace. Try to act like nothing happened. So that's what was happening a lot during this time, and so this song was kind of was like a post-it note reminder to try to block out some of the noise and sort of the dust and the fuzz, and sort of try to zone in and listen again to the source and kind of like the deeper hum in everything. So the chorus of this song has one word, and that word is yeah. And we are in an English-speaking country, and I know you can handle that, so don't let me down. Yeah, yeah.
When the hum of the city overtakes you and you can't breathe at all, is it drowning you? Is it drowning you? When the noise and the demons and the chatter that make you feel so small, they're surrounding you, they're surrounding you. When you finally give up fighting and the silence starts to call, are you listening? Are you listening? Well, can you hear it? Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, tell me, can you hear it? Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, tell me, can you hear it? Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, tell me, can you hear it? Well, tell me, can you hear this sound? Tell me, can you hear this sound that brings you back to home? I know that you can hear it, yeah. 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 I know that you can hear it. I know that you can hear this sound. I know that you can hear this sound that brings you back to home. Hello there.
So it's fun being able to talk to you like this.
But I just use it as a way of being able to sing some low notes. And then there's another mode that kind of creates harmonies around whatever note I'm singing. So hoping that that cooperates for this next song. And this one is called Flyweight Love.
Flyweight
globe. Found a calling sweet as a lover. Through the wilderness you find in me. You are in love with all the world. And in the evening hours, when the sun creeps on the clouds, here I am, here you are. Right on, right down, breathing high out, flaming love, flaming We don't often get to play in venues where people are standing, so thank you. I hope your feet aren't tired. I always wonder about that. But this is actually the most appropriate setting for this next song that I think we played so far on this tour, because it makes more sense that to be in a club where it's a standing sort of situation. And that's because this is a hip-hop inspired song. And so Alex will be not playing capitalism and technology, but he'll be kind of the Kanye West vibe.
Which is like exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
Touche. True. So this is a song in which actually Jordan will get to make use of her vocal harmonizer too, and it's a song called "In the 99." Let's go to Hamlin on vocals. And they have a couple of other items, which I don't know if everyone in the back can see. Perhaps you would raise them for the.
Mine says pretty bows.
Pretty bows. Alex always gets the pink one.
I have Tinkerbell. Got some Tink fans in the house.
Alright, so this is a song called Copenhagen. Thanks so much for listening. try and do another song sort of up in the front section here. And then, if you're willing to entertain us for one more song, we would like to recruit you to be our percussion section. So it was funny, like when we were in Germany, I'm an artist on a jazz booking agency. And so we get booked in all these like beautiful jazz halls and like performing arts centers, and all the descriptions have all these like very long words in German that I don't understand, but there's usually like classical jazz, folk and pop, so, you know, like those words are in there somewhere. And we feel like, especially on this last tour, that's been a bit of a misadvertisement with all the electronica going on. But we're going to go back to that folkiness for a minute. This is another new song called Good Night, New York. Good night, New York, New York. Good night, good night. See you on the other side. After I am a different man, different eyes. Good night, you canyons of steel and light. Twist and turn like an alleyways by. Swaying trains, sheltering dreams and white lies. Good night, good night. May you be always heartbreaking. Take a little more than you give. If you let me give all mine. Good night, good night. I walk away to remember you. Good night. I'm on my way to remember you. And in your way, you remain, you will claim all this space in my way. I'll remain, even as it takes my place in your life. At your side, you and I. I'll say goodnight, but it's never goodbye. Goodnight, goodnight. Goodnight, goodnight. Goodnight, goodnight. May you all start breaking my heart again. Good morning, lover. Give me your hand. Today begins and it's all that we And at the same time, I was really curious to be able to experiment a little bit with what it means to be an artist now. And one of the things that I get to do now, that I'm kind of doing it on my own, is that the album is licensed as a Creative Commons release, which means that you are officially allowed to. It's not pirating. You can just copy it. You can share it. You can post it places. You can pass it on to your friends. You can record yourself singing over it. You know, whatever you would like to do. And the main requirements are that, you know, you can't make money off of it in doing so. It's just meant to, like, music. You know, I want this music to be out there, and I also want people to be able to hear it however you want. So even if you don't buy one of the little USB drives tonight, you can go online and get it on Bandcamp, or you could probably go somewhere else and download it for free, and that's fine with me. And, because the hope is not that the hope is that my relationship with you is a trusting one. That you have bought tickets to be here tonight to, you know, stand for an hour and a half while we do our thing, and that means the world to me and to us. And when we did this Kickstarter campaign, I was trying to raise $20,000. We were trying to track people down for not paying for things. I'm just going to occasionally ask you for support in certain ways. And so right now, the support that we would like is for you to listen to the album by whatever financial means that you have, and also, more immediately, to give some new energy to this last song. We want you to heckle, actually. And so for this song, it's a lecture that was given to me by my grandmother, who is not at all pleased that I'm a musician. Ever since I started watching Downton Abbey with them, I picture my grandmother in the Maggie Smith voice.
Maybe we can do a verse in the Dowager affectation.
We might could do that. What is a weekend? So yes, my grandmother is a rather proper person and old-fashioned in certain ways, and she's just mortified that I am a professional musician and not married yet, and any number of other things. So I got the talk often enough that I thought it would actually make a great song. So if you agree with things that she's saying, please holler, and if you disagree, then you can holler too. And the whole thing just becomes better if you're just sort of clapping and yelling through the whole thing. And this is called Grandmother's Song.
Gonna get down to it quick down the line. But one step, two step, you fall behind it. So you better have a good plan. Oh girl, thinking that time. Gonna get down to it quick down the line. But I'm telling you, no matter what you have in mind, you're still gonna need a man. Take a look around, I've been around, I've been around, I've been around. Yeah, take a look around, I've been around, I've been around, I've been around. No one's gonna take care of you in that world that you got yourself into. All the good boys, honey, they're in grad school. All the next words are wrong. And you'll be a night never for too long. You're 30 and still trying to sing your songs. Oh, come on, who do you think you are? Oh, it's heavy and low. Your mama and your papa, they are worried souls. How you gonna raise a family when you're on the road with some tattooed boy with a guitar? Is your mind and the education you've been through. So find a man who understands that too.
Preferably with a PhD in engineering, that's good.
And make sure that he stays true. Please respect where it's due. Make sure he knows, make sure he knows, make sure he knows what he's got in you. Because a woman isn't just for cooking meals, scrubbing floors, making babies. A woman's got ambition, sing as he does, making more. Saturdays well in the bombs fell. The wind comes full yard into the hell. And where we could have been time, we'll never tell. Because we have had your chances, the advantages that you have been handed. We'll never know how hard. So you got to do this for all